see. To me, I can't see. Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique, Grenada. Okay, all right. Let's try this again. Good morning, 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 good morning. It's a fantastic Friday. It's a good day to have a good day. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning Grenada. Maybe you're the good luck. It gone again. Maybe you're the good luck, Timothy. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody had a restful Thursday. Bless up all your whole selves on this fantastic Friday. It's Colors Day. If you can't tell by my outfit by now, it's National Colors Day, the Friday before Independence celebrations. Thank you so much for starting your Friday off with us here at the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Those of you on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11 and 20, and of course special good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good independency morning to you, each and every one of you, near and far. 473 blood flowing through the veins. Happy to have you tuned in this morning. Those of you watching on from across the Caribbean, whichever part of the region you are, all the islands, a special Grenadian 473 morning to each and every one of you. And those of you tuned in internationally as well, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. Wago all you, wago, yo. Okay, all right. Yeah. It's the Grenadian blood in me. Yes, let's blame the whole blood, the 473 blood. Let's do this. It's time for this morning's word of the day. This morning's word of the day is quite fitting. This morning's word of the day is patriotism. Patriotism. It's a noun which means devoted love, support, and defense of one's country, national loyalty. Patriotism. It's spelled Patriotism. Patriotism, a feeling of attachment and commitment to a country, nation, or political community. Patriotism and nationalism are often taken to be synonyms, yet patriotism has its origins some 2,000 years prior to the rise of nationalism in the 19th century. Greek and especially Roman antiquity provide the roots for a political patriotism that conceives of loyalty to the patria as loyalty to a political conception of the republic. It is associated with the love of law and common liberty, the search for the common good, and the duty to behave justly towards one country. This morning's word of the day, patriotism, Patriotism, a noun which means devoted love, support, and defense of one's country, national loyalty. An example of the use of the word patriotism ripe in Grenada today. I make up that one for myself. Oh, great. You can tell I make it up, innit? Patriotism ripe in Grenada today. That's the word of the day. Patriotism, Patriotism. It's a noun which means devoted love, support, and defense of one's country, national loyalty. I have two thoughts to share with you. The first, patriotism consists not in waving the flag, but in striving that our country shall be righteous as well as strong. Yeah, to me, I know. Patriotism consists not in waving the flag, but in striving that our country shall be righteous as well as strong. Don't just speak it, but we have to live it, we have to believe it, we have to do what we need to do to ensure that our country is the bomb. Let's put it in local parlance. Patriotism consists not in waving the flag, but in striving that our country shall be righteous as well as strong. And our next thought for today is the national motto of Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique. Ever conscious of God, we aspire, build, and advance as one people. Ever conscious of God, we aspire, build, and advance as one people. That's another thought of the day as we continue to edge a little closer to the exact date that Grenada will celebrate its 47th year as an independent nation. That is on Sunday, February 7th, 2021. Today being the last working day for most of us, we're going to show up and show out in the national colors, patriotism ripe and ever conscious of God. We aspire, build and advance as one people. Like I said, it is Colors Day today. The red, the green, the yellow / gold. Just put on at least one today. It is National Colors Day. This is a day where we get to show off just a little bit more. We have listen, I say this with no apology. I know I have viewers and listeners from across the world. But listen to me, Grenada's flag is the best, prettiest flag in all the world. Beat me. Are ready to fight because are going down fight. Patriotism ripe. It is National Colors Day. Put on your colors, red, green, yellow, or gold, Those are the national colors of the country, and today is the day to put them on, show out in whatever way you can, whether you had your outfits specially made or whether you're taking a color and just combining outfits like I did this morning. Whatever you do, ensure that you show up and show out. I know today is also Black Friday. You can maybe throw in, see how the children throw in a little black by day. So you're supporting both activities today. Let the patriotism and the loyalty shine today. I have on a black pants. Don't get that up in me. So show up and show out. It is National Colors Day. Feel free to share your pictures, your photos with us. You can send it to the GBN's Facebook page. You can also send it to the WhatsApp 435-2041. If you yourself or a family member, somebody you see on the street that you want to share with us, feel free to do so. We would make a post on the Facebook page in sometime during the morning that you can share your photos in the comment section, and we can feature all the lovely colors that you're wearing today on National Colors Day. Bless up all your whole selves today. Let's do this. 47 years as an independent nation. Also happening today is the 2021 Independence Calypso competition. 10 Calypsonians will be competing in the event this evening. It starts at 6 p.m. and you do not have to go anywhere to tune into the action because the Grenada Broadcasting Network is at your service. GBN will be carrying the 2021 Independence Calypso competition on its platforms. GBN TV, I believe it's on Facebook and YouTube as well. I'm not sure about Classic or Hot 98, but either way, we have 5 platforms that you can tune in on. You must see the competition on any of them. Facebook, YouTube, the website, Classic 6 actually, GBN TV, Classic FM, Hot 98, 6 platforms. Tune into any one of them and you'll surely find the competition. Performing first will be Young Sung, a former independence monarch, and he will be followed by Grenada's Michael Jackson, Superstar third, defending monarch Sour Serpent will be performing fourth, Top Cat fifth, The Advocate sixth, Teacher Eddie seventh, Sheldon Douglas eighth, Stunner ninth, Croqueta 10th. This evening, 6 p.m., GBN will be carrying the Independence Calypso Monarch. Coming up in just about half an hour, 7:15, 7:20, I will be welcoming the defending monarch Sour Serpent as well as Sheldon Douglas into the showroom. We'll be talking the Independence Calypso competition from 7:20 a.m. So be sure to tune in and hear what the guys will be bringing when they take the stage tonight. So lots happening as Grenada celebrates its 47th year as an independent nation. This is Good Morning Grenada, Classic GBN Hot 98. Let's get ready for the morning edition of news. For those of you on radio and those of you on television, we bring you highlights of last evening's newscast. It's National Colors Day. Stick and stay. Good Morning Grenada. We'll be right back.
We bring the everything. Say something about we told we have different energy. Ask anybody who does matter the party.
It is 6:46 a.m. Time check comes to you compliments Grace
Foods. His
Foods.
home in Munich, St. Andrew this Thursday morning after co-workers reported that he did not turn up to work for the past 2 days. GBN's Rena Pear was on the scene and filed this report.
Residents of Munich St. Andrew were in shock on Thursday morning as the body of Junior Nichols was found lifeless at his home by friends and co-workers. Nichols' body, which was already in the decomposition stage, was found in the downstairs of a close friend's home where he lived. According to community members, Nichols was last seen on Tuesday night relaxing with friends. Septimus Robert, owner of the home in which the deceased lived, says that he called out his friend on Tuesday morning to see how he was doing, but did not get any reply, but quickly assumed he already went to work.
As I tell you, this morning I leave here about 5:30. I tried to call him before I left. I didn't get a reply because I know he does go out early too. So I take my van and I swing and I go. So in about 10:30, I went and do something for my friend and they called me and tell me he co-worker come and look for Pindu because I didn't go to work yesterday and they found him inside the dead. But 3 years now he's staying there. Friend staying when I go in America, he don't bring me place. I know big set of rent. Just when I go in America, he take care of me place for me.
Steve Nichols says he saw his brother last weekend. He is now heartbroken to hear that at the age of 51, his brother is gone.
Me and my brother, we were good. We had little problems, but thank God we sorted it out and we was on good levels again and everything was going smooth. And I'm at work and I get a call saying my brother passed away. I couldn't believe it.
Wesley Welcock says he and the members of the community will miss his classmate and good friend.
I feel real hot. And we all of us go to school together, same age. You know? He was not violent, so I to say, well, he and anybody did anything. I know we go real miss him around because he always with us. Because even Monday night, I meet him sit down by me, and I find him sit down, they put me and I even ask him, do you know what happened? He tell me there. But he don't say if he had any pain or anything. And that this morning I just say that.
Members of the Royal Grenada Police Force were already on the scene. The body was later taken away by an undertaker. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Family and police have remained mute following the shooting of Mount Panasa St. George resident Jason Purcell. GBN visited the home of Purcell following the shooting incident Thursday evening. However, family members told our news crew that they are not in the mood for any conversation. Unconfirmed reports is that Purcell received a gunshot to his back from a masked man that approached him while sitting inside his packed vehicle outside his home. He was rushed to the General Hospital where he's said to be in a stable condition. The extent of his injuries remain unknown. Grenada is in the lineup of countries for COVID vaccine rollout. According to a COVAX interim distribution forecast, it's down to receive 45,600 doses. Speaking with Minister for Health Nicholas Steele on Thursday, he says there is still no rollout date on when countries in Latin America and the Caribbean can expect to get access to the first doses of a vaccine against the deadly virus. They have, however, settled on the AstraZeneca vaccine as the vaccine of choice to be administered to persons here. Recently, the Pan American Health Organization called on member nations, including Grenada, to prepare for the purchasing and distribution of a COVID-19 vaccine and to prioritize who will be first in line. Some are skeptical about taking the vaccine as a myriad of conspiracy theories abound. Caribbean leaders have started articulating various points of view of the subject as they will be expected to drum up support among the populace. Grenada's health minister promised a series of consultations to quiet the anxiety people have about taking the vaccine. Last month, PAHO said its initial goal will be to vaccinate 20% of the population in Latin America and the Caribbean against the novel coronavirus. Low-income countries in the region will be helped by the COVAX facility, a World Health Organization alliance that was created to ensure equitable access to COVID-19 vaccines. A state of emergency has been declared within the Grenada Association of Poultry Producers, its members, and by extension the local poultry subsector. President of the association, Jason Phillip, officially made the declaration public while appearing on GBN's To The Point program. He says farmers are left wondering about their future. Having already notified members of the declaration, he says farmers are in a state of panic. Gerard Joseph has the latest developments.
Right now, we are in a current state of panic. This morning, I have officially declared among our members, as far as the association is concerned, that we are in a current state of emergency inside of the poultry industry here in Grenada.
Added to the recent announcement that poultry feed from Caribbean Agro Industries would have risen by 6% as of Wednesday, local farmers are yet to free themselves from a state of panic. Despite Government Minister Alvin Dabrio confirming an indefinite stay on prices, poultry farmers are facing another setback heaped on previous challenges. According to President of the Association, Jason Philip, he has received reports that the whole chicken from Belize is being sold at $25 in a buy one, get one promotion.
And just this morning, several of our farmers would have brought to my attention that they would have received via WhatsApp what seems to be sale of Belize chicken, and it is going roughly at $12.50 a bird. Now, the reality is that frozen whole chicken was protected. It was a protected area for our local farmers. Now it is fair game.
Belize first began exporting chicken to Grenada on December 23, 2020 via CSME. The poultry president says farmers are on the verge of bankruptcy and losing their mortgages.
If that is the case, we're asking ourselves, over the course of this last period, the last few months in December, we currently have farmers who have chickens on hand, live birds on hand, sitting in their pens that are past the due date for slaughter. And the current market trends are saying that it cannot be sold. Our farmers are currently holding stock, and they keep feeding that stock, and they will not ever recoup the value of that. And they sell it as a whole chicken. Now, when you have imported whole chicken that is being sold at a much lower rate than we can ever sell our local product for, then, I mean, who's fooling who?
Phillips says this compounds the reality that even before Caribbean Agro had announced the price increase, the cost of poultry feed at the current price was too high. He says panic and chaos created is due to the high prices and the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and the world recession.
Our reality is quite clear. We cannot afford price increases. We can only afford price decreases. And just as the senator has just alluded to, we are 100% backing our minister with his statement that we need to have prices reduced, and we have to do what we have to do to secure for the interest of all.
The poultry president says farmers' investments must be safeguarded and is calling on government and its leaders to step forward to provide a fair platform for local farmers to compete with the regional and international markets. Grenada is without a poultry policy and price control or other measures to protect farmers and the local economy. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Meanwhile, Senator for Agriculture Roderick St. Clair, together with the poultry president, welcomes the announcement by Minister Alvin Dabrio that Caribbean Agro Industries has agreed to an indefinite stay to prices for flour and animal feed. He says they will be taking supportive actions within the next few days to reinforce the comments by the minister.
The minister also said a very important point, and I trust that he has the support and he is really reflecting a government position. He made two important points as I followed your news, and maybe you could play it back in your time. One, he said that we need to have more affordable or lower prices, which was good. And he said further, which is very significant, that we'll have to do whatever we have to do. Which is a very good point to get this thing under wraps and we could have prices better for our farmers. And of course, by in reflection, it could be our nation, because the flour products and of course just consumers. And as a senator for agriculture and fisheries, and of course as I spoke to Jason and the farmers, we are fully behind these statements. We fully endorse it, and whatever we can do from our end to in the furtherance of achieving this goal for the betterment for a better Grenada, he has our full support.
This year, the Ministry of Health will once again collaborate with the Grenada Cancer Society in various activities for the entire month of February, which is designated Cancer Awareness Month. While COVID-19 has scaled down activities to mark this occasion, the Ministry of Health created creative ways of educating the public. Rina Pear tells us more.
Cancer is said to be one of the leading causes of death in Grenada and the rest of the Caribbean. According to the Ministry of Health, in 2009 to 2019, there have been over 150 deaths related to cancer each year. For the year 2019 alone, Grenada recorded 207 deaths. In light of this, the Ministry of Health will hype its awareness campaign for the entire month of February, Cancer Awareness Month, under the theme I Am, I Will, Together, All Our Actions Matter. The Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Grenada Cancer Society, will initiate more cancer screening in health centers throughout the island. Health Promotion Officer in the Ministry of Health, Roxanne Benjamin, spoke of some of the activities expected during the month.
Another thing that we are doing is using other mediums to create awareness. So we'll have news radio stations where we let people, give them an overview, let them know of some of the signs and symptoms of cancer that they can look out for, some of the risk factors. We realize that a lot of persons don't like reading. So we decided to create some videos that we are going to use in the health centers. So when person come in to do their normal checkup or probably chronic disease checkup or so, they will come across these videos. And so what the videos will do is encourage them to get screened. So there will be videos on prostate cancer. So the men will be encouraged to screen for prostate cancer, whether it's through the rectal examination or through PSA. Then we have videos on cervical cancer, which will encourage women to get screened, whether it's using the pap smear or the VIA method. And there's also the breast examination one.
Benjamin says many cancer patients have experienced both emotional and psychological effects of COVID-19, and as such, some will get a spa treatment to help them relax.
Considering persons who are diagnosed with cancer now and going through treatment, and considering the fact that we're going through COVID as well, we think that a lot of them is under a lot of stress. And so one of the ideas was to come up with something that would allow them to distress. And so coordinating with Cancer Society, what we would have done was 6 spa treatment that are like therapeutic treatment that would allow them to distress themselves. So that's one of it. So what the nurse would do is persons who she realized that is extremely stressed, she would select these individuals, and these individuals would either have a massage or a body detox.
Benjamin says many cancer patients have experienced both emotional and psychological effects of COVID-19, and as such, some will get a spa treatment to help them relax. The Health Promotion Officer encourages everyone to get screened and educate themselves more about the dreadful disease. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
On February 7th, Grenada, Carriacou and PC Martinique will celebrate their 47th anniversary of independence. While many use this time of year to showcase their patriotism in a variety of creative ways, one Grenadian is using his art to prompt Grenadians to reflect on their history. We met construction lecturer Eric Young of Diamond St. Mark last year when his creativity made waves on social media for his bold choice in design for the Camp Grenada Academic University. Young has once again taken on a bold project which he began last year and quite suitably completed just before the country's 47th independence. Another building adjacent to the previous is now covered by the island's pre-independence flag. Young said the feedback from the public has been one of surprise, as many were unaware that a previous flag existed.
What it is Grenada's first, flag. So they go, no, but Grenada has that flag. I said, no, but, you know, before when Grenadian was entangled with England and, you know, and England were ruling Grenada, this is the flag that they had together. And then once Grenada got independence, Grenada created their own flag. So, yeah, people were a bit shocked to find out that there was a flag before this flag here.
In 1967, Grenada became a British associated state and a new flag was adopted. It featured a blue, yellow, green horizontal tricolor with a red bordered white oval and the image of a branch of nutmeg in the center. Young says the project has presented an opportunity for him to educate many on a small part of Grenada's history.
It was only until when I introduced the nutmeg, because the nutmeg has to go on the old flag. When I put the nutmeg on, everyone was going to me, why am I putting a nutmeg on this building? And, you know, where is the red? I said, no, this is definitely a flag that came before the flag that everybody knows today. And I've even asked them to Google it in front of me, because a lot of guys have smartphones. And only until they Google it, go, oh, yeah, you're right. They didn't know.
He says he believes it is important to be informed and know the history of one's country, and he hopes more Grenadians will take an interest in the events of the country's past.
Well, it's important to know your history. I mean, if a Grenadian thinks the history stops there or started there, no, this is to help them think further back, you know, because Grenada's been going for a very long time. So, and all countries have flags. So, yeah, it was very important to show that we do have a flag before the one everybody commonly knows.
From the year 1875 to present, Grenada has had 4 different flags, but only one represents an independent Grenada. Leading up to Grenada's 47th anniversary of independence on February 7th, every day the GBN will highlight one aspect of our independence and its history. Tonight we focus on the nutmeg, which represents the reputation as the Isle of Spice and its traditional link with the economy.
Grenada is known as the Isle of Spice due to its production of nutmeg and mace crops. Grenada is also the only country in the world that features a nutmeg on its flag. The island is responsible for more than 20% of the world's nutmeg production, second only to Indonesia, which produces around 75% of nutmeg globally. Nutmeg, dubbed black gold by locals, was introduced from the east to Grenada in 1843. Currently accounting for around 9% of Grenada's total harvested area, the crop provides income to approximately 30% of the island's population. In its prime time, Grenada produced around 2,000 tons of nutmeg per year, with revenues of approximately $13 million annually. Between 2002 and 2004, in the aftermath of Hurricanes Ivan and Emily, 555,000 nutmeg trees, more than 90% were destroyed. By 2011, nutmeg production was twice as high, but recovery was still less than 15% of pre-hurricane volumes. With recent technical and commercial developments, nutmeg has never been more ideally poised for global growth in market share. The nutmeg tree takes 4 to 6 years to produce fruit and more than 20 years to reach full production. However, given its shallow roots, it can be easily uprooted by wind. Nutmeg benefits are many. Nutmeg is found to have health benefits, including its ability to relieve pain, soothe indigestion, strengthen cognitive function, detoxify the body, boost skin health, alleviate oral conditions, reduce insomnia, increase immune system function, and prevent leukemia, as well as improve blood circulation. It also serves as a spice for culinary purposes. And that's tonight's Independence feature as Grenada celebrates its 47th year as an independent nation. I am Blossom Alexis-Welsh.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Let's take a look around the platform. This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. The increase Increasing the price of flour and animal feed produced by the Caribbean Agro Industries Limited, originally scheduled for Wednesday, 3rd February, has been delayed. President of the Grenada Poultry Association, Jason Phillips, spoke about the matter on GBN's To The Point program.
A decision of that nature by the company could not have been made overnight. It had to be done after weeks of review, possibly maybe looking from the last quarter of last year as to what would be affecting their business moving on into 2021. So for there to be that level of move at that time in the way that it was done, we thought it was totally inappropriate. And so we called upon the government of Grenada, we called upon the company to put a stay on their actions until the measures could be reviewed, and so that we can see that we can get a just and fair assessment of what's going on.
All viewers gave their opinions on the situation. This individual commented, "Yes, fight. I like my local chicken and want to be able to continue to buy locally." Jose commented, "I think it gives Grenadians a chance to eat plant-based food. We need to give up the chicken and red meat and eat what we grow to have a healthy Grenada." He then added, "Why are we importing chickens when we saw videos and how the chicken was processed with steroids to enhance their development to meet the market's demands?" Kel suggested, "Then you all should speak to the government to do something on the importation." And Don commented, "They need to review the agreement. If it is not working to benefit our people, then a revised one is needed. This situation is not encouraging for poultry farmers or aspiring poultry farmers." That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. As always, if you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook. 7 young people are on a mission to help needy families in the River Road area as a means of giving back and assisting many in these trying times. They are now requesting the help of the public to donate as much as they can to assist as many people as possible. Rena Pear has more in this report.
After losing her sister to cancer, Kiki Joseph decided to establish an organization in memory of her. Siobhan's Foundation Reach Out is a non-profit organization which has been in existence for the past 5 years. Today, the non-profit organization has a membership of 7 persons between the ages of 18 to 27 years, all aiming to give back to their communities. For the year 2021, the foundation is hosting a drive to donate food items and clothing to families in need in River Road, St. George. Joseph hopes that they can help as many families as they can.
So we basically will be doing a distribution to River Road, St. George's. We'll be starting from Market Square, going alongside to River Road. Basically, persons can donate through getting in touch with us on Facebook, following the Reach Out Foundation page, or getting in touch with any one of my members. So once you go to the Reach Out Foundation page, you will see any one of my members there. They will be tagged at the top, and you can message the page to make a distribution or message me personally. We did a distribution before, and we did one in Happy Hill. We're trying to touch every little village where we see it fit, where we know that there are people living there who really, really need help. So there are some places in Grenada where people do really and truly need help, so we're targeting these places first.
While they will be donating some of the items to random families, Joseph is also calling on individuals to recommend families in the area that are in need through their Facebook page.
Normally, we would post messages on Facebook asking anyone who knows of people who are in need, and then I would transfer that information to one of my group members. They would follow up with the persons, and then we would normally call them to find out their situation, or sometimes we would visit them to see what's the living condition. We do not target single mothers only. We target families who are really in need.
Siobhan's Foundation Reach Out is calling on the general public to lend a helping hand by donating items towards the cause.
We are currently looking for help with whatever you can donate, whether it's non-perishable food items, because there are a lot of people who need food stuff and other stuff like that. We're not asking for monetary donations right now, but non-perishable items, and also if you have like stuff to donate to the kids, we're looking for school stuff and some other stuff just to help out the people.
Joseph pointed out that in this time of crisis, many families have lost their financial income, placing them on the breadline and are in need of support. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way, from birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Do you know what time it is? You guessed right, it's detox time again. At Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Purchase our 7-day cleansing pack for only $500. Includes everything you need for a complete total body cleanse. Cleanse your blood, kidney, liver, and colon. This cleanse will help you lighten up and get rid of the excess. Also available are our special product Detox Combo Pack for only $100. Try our single detox products starting from $40. Check us out now. Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area, or call us on 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
Have you ever felt the need to give back to your vegetable or flower garden, lawn, potted plants, or planters? The Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority is pleased to introduce the new Home Garden Composter. A neat, efficient, quick, and easy start to home composting. Get great value from your food scraps, grass, lawn clippings, paper waste, and animal manure through home composting. When you do, you will be returning valuable nutrients to the earth rather than discarding at the landfills. Get started with a Home Garden Composter, now available at Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority, and let your Home Garden Composter make your gardening dreams come true.
Calypso fans, the 9 finalists to challenge the reigning independence Calypso monarch Sean Nas, the Sour Serpent, on Friday, February 5th at the National Stadium have been selected. Admission is free from the comfort of your homes. Will Sour Serpent hold on to the reign, or will the crown change heads as Sheldon Douglas, Anthony Darius, Croqueta, Jermaine Simon, Teddy Christopher, Philanda Jeffrey, Alicia Alexis, Edison Francis, and Anthony Etienne all vie for the coveted crown? Time alone will tell, so join the National Celebrations Committee in what promises to be an evening of great calypsos. Carried live on GIS Channel 22, the National Celebrations Committee, and GIS Facebook pages and YouTube channels. Remember the date, Friday, February 5th, 6 p.m. The virtual staging of the 2021 Independence Calypso Monarch, building together a safer, more resilient nation in these challenging times.
How going on, boy? Hey, good old things. Hey, easy. Yeah. Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day. Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service. Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Now we can stay safe while at the same time reducing our budget to maintain a clean and safe environment at our home, school, office, church, or even on the bus. Fortune Foods has gone a long way to source premium products that are at least 30 to 50% less than other brands. That's right, 30 to 50% cheaper than other brands. We have a multi-purpose 80% strength liquid sanitizer for cleaning surfaces that is also safe on hands, as well as 70 to 75% gel sanitizers available in 1 gallon and smaller sizes. Plus, when you buy in bulk, you save even more. Right now, every dollar counts. Be wise. Sanitize with Fortune Foods' range of sanitizing products.
Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe, St. George's. Telephone 435-2247.
Imagine your day without having to wait in line, without having to write at every store, without touching the pen everyone else used, having your info exposed to everyone. Sounds great, huh? Well, it's possible. Here is Teta. With Teta, you download once, register once, and just scan to check in everywhere. No hassle, no forms, no hold up. Simple and easy. Teta lets you explore, discover new places, new products, and new experiences. What are you waiting for? Get Teta for free from your app store today and enjoy contactless convenience.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform. Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Long ago, the strength of Grenadians was in their arms as they worked the lands to get food for the table. Nowadays, most Grenadians' plate is packed with lots of starch and meat, little or no vegetables, plenty fried foods, and they wash that down with something sweet while sitting in front of screen. Hard work and exercise seem to be out of style, and lifestyle diseases are becoming the fashion of the day and claiming many lives. Let's make a change to live longer. Let us grow and enjoy a variety of natural and safe, fresh vegetables and fruits every day. Use our local fresh seasoning and spices to make our traditional dishes healthier and avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks. Drink more water every day to help your body function better. Get moving every day and trade some screen time to share and enjoy health.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 20 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Thank you to those of you just joining us. Happy to have you. And those of you stuck with us, thank you for your patience. Let's get into it. It's time to enter the showroom this morning. This is where we feature various artists of Grenada, not just the musicians, but different artists. But today we're continuing with two of the finalists in the 2021 Independence Calypso Monarch, a finalist and the reigning monarch, actually. Sour Serpent and Sheldon Douglas are in the showroom this morning. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning to you, Blossom, and all your listeners locally, those in the diaspora. Good morning.
Happy to have you.
I know if I sound like me, but they see the picture, so they can see that ugly face. But I know if I sound like you.
It sounds like you, man.
When you wake up that kind of early, the frogs and them doesn't jump out of your throat.
Boy, I could imagine. Don't worry, I used to it too. Happy to have you both. I know it's a busy day for you. It is the day or the morning of the 2021 Independence Calypso competition taking place tonight at the National Stadium. Will be carried virtually, no guests in the stadium. So good morning and welcome. How has preparations been? Let me start with the defending monarch, the reigning monarch, Sean Niles. Serpent. Serpent, how has preparations to defend your title been?
Well, the normal thing, just compose a good calypso. In this case, I believe it's a great calypso, and then do all the presentation, and that's it. Eat good and relax myself. It's just another day.
Right. So how did you come up with the concept and the writing and putting everything together for the song? The song you'll be singing is Vaccination?
Right. Well, I honestly do not know how I come up with these concepts and these themes and these treatments. But I can tell you 2 weeks ago, at about 7 o'clock, I met with Oliver Joseph. And I said, boss, well, we ain't having carnival this year. He said, yeah, man, we go have carnival. We getting a vaccine just now. And he said, see, that's on the vaccine. And that was the genesis of the vaccine concept, you know. And I went in the garden and ran it through my head once, twice, and by the morning, I sent him a voice note. He didn't respond, but I sent him a voice note in the morning, you know, so that's the genesis of the song.
So it took you like 24 hours to write the song?
When I reached home that night, I told my son, I said, Moti, I get a song there, but you don't have no independence competition. And that was 2 weeks ago. I said, you don't have no independence competition. I told my lady, I said, watch, that is a song for the March Grind, but we ain't got carnival this year and for independence. And then well, I started composing in the garden extemporaneously. And Thursday, I was in Grenada, and there was a call from me on the radio. Mr. Mark called on the radio and asked me if I'm defending the monarch. Well, I was overjoyed because it was an opportunity, you know, to showcase myself again and to deliver calypso. So one time I called Paul and I said, Paul, well, you could tell me you have competition. I'm coming in the studio by you now. And I went by Paul. And here it is.
All right, well, Shalon, let me hear from you now. You have a song called The Recipe for Building the Nation. Tell me about that song and preparing for 2021.
Well, Blossom, story kind of similar. I took part in the competition a couple of years ago, but I am not one of these seasoned campaigners of that competition who take part every year. So I think they would have sent out information to the people who normally take part, letting them know that they was doing the commission. I didn't know. But I met teacher Eddie and he told me we were talking about the same carnival. I said, boy, you no carnival, students have no job now. The garbage man I job, but we have no job. He said, boy, they do an independence commission, but it's virtual. I say, yeah. So one time I get in touch with Mr. Mark, he told me, yeah, and they sent it out, they have a deadline. I still. So I went to work and contacted Paul, the Monks studio, and I said, listen, I need to come by. He said, boy, I want to let you know when because we have a set of guys inside, you know, I'm working on guys' songs already. But we went and we get it done. But the whole idea came about by, they gave us a theme and he reiterated that we needed to stick to the theme. You know, but the team is building a safer, more resilient nation. But I am a person, I'm probably not good at doing this, but I admire. And when I pay attention to calypsos, I give thumbs up to the calypsos that we gotta say you're giving a team, but it's all about your development and your treatment of the team, how you deal with the team. So I just want to write a calypso and say we building a safe and be just repeating the theme over and over. So I thought, let me put in some freshness there. But if we have to build, it's just like you have to build a house, Blossom. You must have a plan. You have to have a plan. You have to get materials. You have to. So you don't just say house and house up here before you. You understand? You have to have a plan as to how you go about building that house. You have to have an estimate for materials. You have all the different things. So I figured if we want to build, we must know how we build and where we start and how we get in there. So I said, let me give them the recipe for building. What the country, what is required of citizens of this country, what we need to contribute in order to build a safer nation. So that is how the idea came about.
And how long did it take you to write this song?
Well, I didn't have much time, so you didn't take me long. I didn't have much time. You know, as I said, I heard about it kind of late, but I still had enough time because I made the deadline, so I still had enough time to get it done. But you know, some of them comes easy, some doesn't. But I didn't have enough time, so I worked with the time I had, so we got it done.
Fair enough. So preparing for tonight, one of the things that would be different from years gone by, there will be no audience. There will be nobody there that you can actually see the audience. How would that affect, if at all, how you come across the stage? Would that affect your mood, your vibe, the energy when you take the stage tonight?
One of my idol always say, same page, same stage, different shows, same book, different page, and that is Super Blue. For me, it's another show. The audience, if you love what you do and you enjoy what you do, yes, it would take away a little bit because you would love to be able to connect with those people directly, but understanding what we have to work with is just making the necessary adjustment and feeling like they're there. For me, I would feel, I wouldn't actually see them, but I would feel like they're there.
So, what about you?
Well, you know, I'm an African crowd, so I'm happy with that. People like Sheldon and Young, some of them, if you're biased, you would say they're not great stage personalities. You know, if you have a song that is close to theirs in terms of value, then you're in trouble. You're in big trouble with Sheldon, Young song. People of Specky and so on, people of that cloth. But for me, yes, the crowd gives you energy. If you have a good song that's bubbling along really nice, and the crowd loves it, it gives you energy. But as Sheldon quite rightly said, you have to perform like how Squeezy would perform. Squeezy would go to a show, and one person in the audience, and he perform like crazy, right?
Yeah, man. I used to be sweating hard.
Yeah, but I want to drag back a little bit to what Sheldon would have mentioned earlier with respect to the theme. I was smiling all along because Kaiso is not a straight jacket thing where we say that and that is that, right? There's a theme, every year there's a theme, right? And I don't know if the organizers want you to say the theme for this year, Independence, is building a more resilient nation for a safer country, whatever it is, every time you open your mouth. So Cristiano was right when he mentioned that you have different ways, and if you're using the Calypso ways, if you're using the Calypso acumen and your Calypso language, you would deal with the theme in different ways. You would notice persons, because think about everybody singing the theme all the time in the song. You'll have one song. In 10 contestants, you would have one song. And remember, it is a Calypso competition judged by the same irregular criteria, right? So good Calypso has to prevail. I believe that some good Calypsos were left in the preliminaries through that same mentioning of the mundane theme of the sort. Because if you want to blame your child, you could beat your child. You could flog them, you could coax them, you could, and so on. So you don't have to say, let us plant more banana if you want to build Grenada. You could say, let us import less banana chips. And you're saying the same thing, right? But it's going to be a good, I don't want to say a competition, because I think we'll be competing for scraps really. So it's not a real competition. We go in and we'll be making a contribution towards nation building for the fans, most importantly, because they are yearning for good Calypso. Well, any Calypso they get now, they'll be happy because they haven't had Calypso for quite a while. But I know for sure it will be a wonderful show for me. I am aiming to be at my best because I'm a singer, so I start to compose the best of me is still yet to come.
Well, as you say that, as a defending monarch, do you feel any added pressure going into the competition? You're going up against people like Sheldon. You also have veterans like Croqueta and Teacher Eddie in the mix. What's the energy you have, the mindset you have as a defending monarch?
I have no feeling towards artists in terms of persona and name, right? I go by contribution. So if King Croppo sings a great song, I would say, wow.
if Sheldon Douglas is composing a song, not in this case, but is composing a song, in my view, that is lacking, I have no feeling, and I don't think he should be treated differently to anybody else. If a Jamu sings Tata, which doesn't really happen, right? I think he should be judged accordingly. So if Sheldon Douglas' song is better than mine, well, it's still subjective. That's how it should be treated. So naming Calypso is what is killing us for the longest while. So Shaban should not be given a 5th independence crown because he is the Marshall title holder and he won it 4 times already. If waterproof, Michael Jackson is excellent. Not on that night, not on that night, but excellent in totality. Why not? Right?
And to make a point with what Sapan just said, Blossom, I want to take it a little notch further. It shouldn't only just be about the song. You understand? Because your song could be a great song. And on the night you come and what you deliver for the judges is Tata. In local words. That is because the judges how much they like it. Good you've been before in how good you were before in a competition. It should be what you presented to them on the night. That is I just trying. Forget everything else, how well you read that song, how well it was, how much you play on the radio. Everything. That doesn't matter on the night. On the night, the judges are supposed to judge what you present before them. You understand? And judge you off of that. So, the great song, yes. The strength of song, that would be an advantage that you might have if you have a better written song than some people. But it all has to do with what you do with it on the night when you
total package.
Total package.
But if I may say something here too. And I said before, that's not a real competition. Not to bash anybody. I think the organizer should be commended for creating that platform for us. But the Calypso, the adjudicators, we must know them. We must know their accreditation, because you don't want somebody just they pull out somebody from somewhere. They say, go and judge a Calypso competition. Because we have been paying out $1,000. Sheldon could tell you that. Because I could tell you I'm paying Mount Zion 1,000 plus 200, about $1,150 to get this going. Plus, you have to write scores, which is 200. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a real competition. So the organizers they have to give us the respect and the adulation that we really and truly deserve. I mentioned on our first meeting with one of the organizers that, look, the other 9 Calypsonians who would have spent $400 to do the demo, can we find a way, right, to give them a little something, the 9 persons, because they will, in this tough time, in this COVID time, Calypso is the only sector, and I stand corrected, that did not receive COVID relief. Nobody called the Calypsonian and say, look,
only the Calypsonian.
10 by 10 and say, look, here what happened. We don't want to go into all Miss Carnival. You are responsible, Calypso and Soca are responsible for our biggest single area, which is Carnival and the Carnival activities. Look, this is what we could do. We can give every $10,000 and they go do this, they go do that, they go do this, they go do that. Nothing. So at the end of the day, we still at the mercies. So it's, to me, it's a contribution by the Calypsonians for our 47th independence celebration, not a real competition. $8,000, you know, by the time we pay this and we pay that, is back to zero.
Why you say it's not a real competition? Because of the prize money?
Well, no, I want to get me clear here. In essence, I'm saying there's nothing really to fight about, right? What you go in and do there is to showcase Grenada. When Sheldon comes, give his best performance. I do the same. All the other 8 persons do the same. And the person that judge the winner takes home a major fee. But we are going to do our best, and we're hoping that the competition will move up in value. I might not be around the next time because I'm already thinking about, take a little relax and think, And the next day, 5 books, right? But just kidding. But seriously, I think independence has more weight than Carnival in terms of value, in terms of it means to a nation, and more emphasis should be placed on the independence activity, especially the Calypsos. So you attract persons to come and do great Calypsos. This show will be streamed worldwide. People are bored now, they're looking for activities, and there's a Calypso show in Grenada, a real Calypso show in Grenada. They are going to be looking from Barbados, Jamaica, to our people in the diaspora. So we have to make it good, and we have to show our best.
So, go ahead.
To add a little to that, as I say, I took part in the commission before, and And I remember one time, the night of the competition, a friend of mine was trying to call me. So the next day, you know, I responded to the message, and she was like, I was trying to reach her. I said I was in the Independent Calypso competition. He had a with eyes. It's like a lot of people normally that competition will come and pass, and people not even aware that it did happen. This year, I think you have a perfect opportunity, and they say out of every dark situation comes a positive light, must shine a little light. This year, because of the whole COVID situation, all that is happening, people are, what should I say, they're like just anxious for anything. When you talk about entertainment, they're thirsty, right word, a more appropriate word, thirsty for anything. Once you talk about any form of entertainment so no carnival, the Independence Commission is on. All focus right now is on that competition. And we have the perfect opportunity, the organizers have the perfect opportunity to ensure that everything I'm talking about, from the stage, the lighting, the sound, the adjudicating, the whatever, everything, to make sure that the show is of quality, of a standard, that we can never get nothing 100% right because we're human beings. But as close to that numbers, to that figure as possible, ensure that we get it right, because this is the opportunity to sell that event. Normally people tell you they don't go to Independence. That doesn't mean a good competition. I am walking through the street and people are shouting me out, "Hey Sheldon, all the best Friday boy, I'm listening, I'm rooting for it." You understand? So this is the opportunity to try the best to get it right. Ensure that you get it. This is the opportunity to sell it. You have, whether it's listening or viewing, you'll have an audience to ensure that you do all you need to do to sell that event to them. And
we're not taking over your program, but that's the only chance we have.
No, man, I understand.
I believe that the radio stations, well, GBN and WFM, they should give us a share, not just for independence, but local music, local culture, local pieces. So we know you will hear at least 40, you will hear a lot of, we will be in rotation, so to speak, right? Look, Sheldon saying some people, they hear the music, or they play it once and that's it. They put it in the garbage bag like Farm and Happy, right? So we need to get the thing rotated. We cannot build a nation if we don't have a culture. The culture is the soul of the people. And if you don't have no soul, we'll forget that you'll crumble, right? As festival, I used to love Arts Festival. I never went, but I love it, and it was a great idea. And that is what's going to bring people like the younger Sheldon Douglases, the younger Source Pants, and so on, right? So if we're not building culture, then what are we building, right? How am I, when I go to the supermarket, I am not buying the foreign chips. I'm looking for Kunsi, and it's an internal protest for me to say I'm supporting local. Little Nancy and them selling Kunsi. So I buy Kunsi by spite to tell myself, hey, if it's that 10 cents you could spend, support local. And we have it, breadfruit chips. I roast breadfruit and do my own thing here. And it comes out of patriotism. Watch, another issue I have again is with littering. Right, if you go inside my van, you will see paper and plastic, and you might think maybe I'm nasty, but I'm afraid. I don't want to throw it outside. People will tell you that I do. Whenever I'm with somebody and they throw papers, I stop and make them pick it up. No one pick it up. Right, and that's the smallest sign of nationalism and patriotism. So we had to get it right. I had to build our people first before we start rebuilding anything.
I agree with you, especially on the radio stations.
Say hello to Blossom.
Morning. Hi, how you doing? All right, baby. Let's take a break, and then when we come back, so and Sheldon will give us a taste of the calypsos they'll be performing in tonight's 2021 Independence Calypso competition. This is the showroom on Good Morning Grenada, Classic GBN Hot 98. We'll be right back.
The National Celebrations Committee invites all Grenadians, home and abroad, to tune in to the broadcast of the virtual staging of our 47th anniversary of Independence Cultural Extravaganza on Saturday, February 6th, and Military Parade on Sunday, February 7th. Live from the National Cricket Stadium on GIS Channel 22, National Celebrations Committee, and GIS Facebook pages and YouTube channels. The Cultural Extravaganza begins at 6 p.m. and will showcase the best of Grenada from all parishes under the theme Brighter Out of Darkness. Then on Sunday, we return to the National Stadium at 9:30 a.m. for a special Made in Grenada feature and military parade. Happy 47th Grenada, rebuilding together a safer, more resilient nation in these challenging times.
Do you know what time it is? You guessed right, it's detox time again. At Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Purchase our 7-day cleansing pack for only $500. Includes everything you need for a complete total body cleanse. Cleanse your blood, kidney, liver, and colon. This cleanse will help you lighten up and get rid of the excess. Also available are our special product Detox Combo Pack for only $100. Try our single detox products starting from $40. Check us out now. Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area, or call us on 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. Detox, your way to health.
Get Rubigas. Get cooking. Rubigas, clean, safe, and reliable LPG is the perfect solution for your commercial and everyday needs. For cooking at home or barbecuing, choose Rubigas LPG cylinders. Available in a variety of sizes from 20 to 100 pound cylinders. Rubigas LPG, clean, safe, reliable. Are you cooking with Rubigas?
Get Rubis, get going.
Long ago, the strength of Grenadians was in their arms as they worked the lands to get food for the table. Nowadays, most Grenadians' plate is packed with lots of starch and meat, little or no vegetables, plenty fried foods, and they wash that down with something sweet while sitting in front of screen. Hard work and exercise seem to be out of style, and lifestyle diseases are becoming the fashion of the day and claiming many lives. Let's make a change to live longer. Let us grow and enjoy a variety of natural and safe, fresh vegetables and fruits every day. Use our local fresh seasoning and spices to make our traditional dishes healthier and avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks. Drink more water every day to help your body function better. Get moving every day and trade some screen time to share and enjoy healthy family meals. Choose healthy foods and healthy lifestyle. Follow the healthy choices for healthy living guidelines for Grenadians.
Welcome back to the showroom on Good Morning Grenada. We have the reigning Independence Calypso Monarch Sour Serpent, Sean Niles, aka Sour Serpent, as well as a finalist in tonight's competition, Sheldon Douglas. At this point, both gentlemen would give us a little taste of what they'll be bringing to the stage tonight, and they've agreed that Sheldon will go first, and then he will be followed by Sour Serpent. So this is Sheldon, and the song is called The Recipe for Building This Nation.
We are ready to build. This is the episode of Independence Building This Nation. The love of country is the key, and accountability to build a nation. We We ain't working for eyes to see, just for pleasing you and me to build this nation. Back up, Bassam. And there is something that we should always remember. I hear any music, you know?
Yeah, just right a cappella, man.
With the power. Rasta, I'm gonna do it for my phone. I could do it for my phone.
Yeah, do it from your phone.
Yeah, because I hear.
Because when I turn it up, we're not hearing you either.
I ain't hearing your phone.
Yeah, when I turn up my music, I'm not hearing you.
Right, and you can still give me backup because you're sounding real good in the background.
You got to pay for that. You got to pay for that.
You will show up for 5 o'clock. All right, let me go.
Let me go.
You hear it?
Yes, I hear it.
Here is the recipe for building this nation. Hey. Love of country is the key, and accountability to build a nation.
To build a nation.
Working for eyes to see, just for pleasing you and me to build this nation.
To build this nation.
And there is something that we should always remember. As a people, we're tasked with the power. Cause this nation's future lies in our hands. And if we are sincere, no one has to see and hear. We always walk in the interest of our land. No one has to keep an eye on you to say what you should and shouldn't do. Once you do it for God and country, make that your priority. And surely goodness would flow through this land of spice. And with all the good seeds we sow, could make here a paradise. Grenada, Grenada, we'll serve you forever. No one else can come between. No, you will always be my queen. I see someone ready to crumble. So. Palava dobo 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 boy. Bodo bodo. Padam padam pam. Authentic calypso. The love of country is the key, and a sense of maturity to build a nation.
To build a nation.
It takes responsibility filled with truth and honesty to build this nation.
To build this nation.
Some folks only walk when there is a watchman and feel they're smart, but they do not understand. With deception is our country we deceive. But if we really know what's at stake, we would build for the children's sake. Cause what we put in is that we receive. So I tell you, no one has to keep an eye on you to say what you should and shouldn't do. But once you do it for God and country, come on, make that your priority. Then surely goodness would flow through this land of Christ. And with all the good seeds we sow, would make here a paradise. Grenada, Grenada, we'll serve you forever. No one else can come between. No, you would always be my queen.
Yeah, man, so, you're ready for them.
Let me give him I want to give him a round of applause.
Yeah, you're coming.
I'll give him a round of applause.
I'll get one more vote because, you know what I mean? I wanna. But this is the part. Love of country is the key. Would have us walking selflessly to build a nation.
To build a nation.
And looking out for you and you for me. That brings a sense of security to build this nation.
To build this nation.
And if we practice on things that I'm preaching, that means safety while the younger ones will be reaching. Then all negative voices we could reverse. When pandemic knocks on our door, we'll do the right things for sure. Why? Because we'll always put our country first. And that's why I tell you. All right, you can take me down.
Yeah, Shalom coming through with the recipe.
Yes, I'm going to give him a round of applause. He will most definitely be in the top 4. We know that he beat the young song already.
Well,
you
win the crown. You win the crown in the last carnival we had, last demand we had, right?
So
you know
I'm
undisputed, right?
I'm undisputed. So
you were definitely in the top 4.
So Blossom.
Yes.
No, I think it's a good contribution. Honestly, I think it's a good contribution from a Calypso standpoint. Right? So that's one of the very good and I'm not saying that because it's here. Right? I think that was a good contribution from a Calypso standpoint. One of the, good contributions from a Calypso standpoint.
All right. So it's now time for the defending monarch, Sour Serpent Vaccination, his contribution for the competition this evening. There we go.
Let me hear how that sounds. I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Let me just run a cappella, man, so the people hear exactly what I'm saying.
All right, I agree.
Ready?
Yep.
Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, I'm begging you one favor when you're making the vaccine for Grenada. COVID-19 is not the worst problem here. We have plenty things causing real despair. You see, I love my land to the bone, so I'm begging you. Kill plenty birds with one stone. Please, I want you to put something in the vaccine so we'll go back to being proud. Whenever the anthem playing, there would be reverence in the crowd. Yes, I want you to put something in the vaccine so when Grenadians go to vote, only country first will be thinking, not no blinking party support. I want something in the vaccine to make us see farming as we backbone, together with small industries, cause tourism can stand alone. I know we gonna make it, we just have to take it, if we really want to be more resilient. And Pfizer, if you do that for us, Dr. Kitty taking it first. Yes, Sheldon. Let's do this. Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, I'm hoping that this vaccine could really bring recovery to Grenada. We have symptoms that prove we were rather sick long before this COVID pandemic. We tried treatments to no avail, so I'm begging you, prepare one special cocktail. Please, I want you to put something in the vaccine to turn public servants around. No more sick days and candy crushing that just pulling the country down. Yes, I want you to put something in the vaccine so we run behind local goods and there will be a serious craving for local music, art and foods. I want something in the vaccine so we'll keep heroes flying high. None of them faces shouldn't be rotting by the road and no peace apply. I know we gonna make it, we just have to take it, and it will support serious national growth. And Pfizer, do it for us fast, bring a double dose for Tobias. Last verse. Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, I heard it from a doctor. With DNA could be changed forever. So we are lucky to still have one final chance to boost up this country's resistance. For my land, I would risk my neck. So I'm telling you, me I care about side effects. Man, I want to put something in the vaccine that will reduce national pride. So this whole place will be teeming with patriots far and wide. Yes, I want to put something in the vaccine that will compel all Grenadians. Once we talking about nation building, we come in with head, hearts, and hands. I want something in the vaccine to make all Grenadians see to nothing fast will be growing with a hard work and unity. I know we gonna make it. We just have to take it. My nation today needs a change in DNA and Pfizer. If you do that for me, you could joke up me whole body. Yeah.
Telling me the thing tough. The thing gonna be tight later. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
You know what I like? What I really admire about him, man. Great song, beautiful concept. But he check in front. He put on the crown early, so.
Thank you for the endorsement and for the acknowledgement of my Calypso grandeur, so to speak.
I can't wait for later. Gentlemen,
when you're not good foot, you take in front.
When you're not good foot.
Well, you're not good footage, we did good song. But anyway, I just want to say big up on the Calypsonians. I mean, it's a great effort. And tonight it'll be nice. People on the live come out and support the thing. It's great that we showcasing, right? And to the organizers, great effort because we really hope that the other organizers, Spice Mass Corporation and so on, would take a page from their book and give us a little bit of respite coming August.
Agreed.
Yeah, because. If we wait every year and if we doesn't have a carnival next year and everything just goes to sleep, you could imagine what this would be like, Blossom?
I can imagine.
So, put minds to work and
this is a great way to test out what could possibly happen.
Planning and come up with fresh ideas and do things. We can't just sit and wait until. So I must commend the organizers of this competition here for actually making a move and putting something in place, regardless of all the challenges that faces us. But let me just say to all the people, tune in tonight. Those who could afford to see it live, do so. Those who could just get to listen, whether it's via radio or whatever, because we have enough platforms for them to get an opportunity to either see, view directly, or listen to the show. It's going to be a good show. And you know, you have the defending Calypso Monarch in the competition, so that I don't tell you the standard of it. But it's all about the element of surprise, and it's gonna be a good night, a great night.
Agreed. Gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. I'll leave you now to prepare, rest your voices for later, and I will definitely be one of the...
Blossom, before I go, Blossom, I was talking about the phone, you know? As the Calypso came, the phone ain't nothing, and I want to do some live streaming tonight, so if one of the service providers could find it themselves to send a phone by me, that would be nice. Real nice. I can tell the screen break and everything. Anyone, did you sell line? I'm taking that.
We cannot want to do I agree with you. Ask for what you want. I agree with you. Gentlemen, good luck later. I will definitely tune in. It just might be given. Good luck later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Rest the voices, and I'm looking forward to good competition, good calypsos later this evening.
Thank you, Blossom.
Have a good one.
Blossom, man. We'll catch up later.
Yes, man. All right. The Independence Calypso competition takes place this evening, 6 p.m. And, of course, it will be carried live on GBN platform, so be sure to tune in. Sour Serpent is defending the title, and he'll be facing Calypsonians such as Young Song, Grenada's Michael Jackson, Superstar, Top Cat, The Advocate, Teacher Eddie, Sheldon Douglas, Stunner, and Crocator. 6 p.m. on GBN, the Independence Calypso competition. Be sure to tune in. And that's the end of the televised portion of Good Morning Grenada. We now get ready to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Have yourselves a safe, productive day today. Enjoy it to the fullest. Bye-bye, everybody.